Right, I'm going to answer myself a question that no one has actually asked. But why do I prefer playing vinyl to playing digital? So for those of you who don't know what vinyl is a round circle with grooves in it that basically play music. It was like the old-fashioned way of listening to music years ago, before we had things such as, Spotify, Beatport, SoundCloud, even CDs. Vinyl was like the old school way. And the very early way to DJ was to mix with two vinyl records and get the two records going in beat at the same time. So why do I actually prefer playing vinyl to playing digital? Well, when you're playing a vinyl and when you're doing a vinyl mix, you've got to actually put more work into mixing. You don't have anything that's going to tell you the BPM of this record or the speed of this record. So you have to get it in speed the same time as the other record by using your ear. You've got to do more thinking. You've got to be up and down with the pitch fader. When you mix on digital, you've got screens that will tell you the speed of the track. And on some of the newer controllers, you will see the waveforms, and you can just match the waveforms together. And if you're struggling really that much on newer bits of kit, you can press what's called the sync button, and it will just sync the beats for you. However, you could not do that on vinyl, and you had to get them both in time by using your ear, by doing some calculations. So if you got the BPM of a record, that it was going in time with another record, you could write that down. Essentially, you can search up on Google the BPM for a specific track, and there is a website that will tell you if you really are struggling. But to really learn is to just use your ear. And it's a shed load of fun when you get some of these in the post. As you know, we've been making videos showing this. And basically, like when you're going over to your collection and you're picking them out for a set, and you're picking them out for a mix, and you're going through and you put this on the turntable, and you try to get it in B, and then you think, nope, them two songs aren't going to go, so you take it back off, and you go back over to your collection, and you find something else. And that's more the fun of it. You feel like you're doing more to it. You feel like you've got a collection, and there's a wide range of people out there that still collect vinyl, and you can join groups and you can show off and share your collection. And personally, it's just quite cool when you can watch someone put two vinyls together and actually get them in beat. And that is the fun of why I enjoy mixing a vinyl record. Now, don't get me wrong, I love my digital, and I still do digital mixes. I don't, say I'm giving up digital mixing. But 9 times out of 10, when I'm doing a digital mix, I will at some point during that set decide to put a record on, mix the record with the digital tune, and then stay record. Carry on the mix, vinyl, and keep the mix to a vinyl mix. And I will end up turning the CDjs off. Now, the CDjs are just easier to mix on for me. Like I say, it tells you the BPM. When you've got it in time, you just move the jog wheel, listen for it going in beat. It's already at that speed. If a track's 170, you make the other track 170, and then essentially, they're both at the same BPM. So you're just moving the jog wheel. But with the vinyl, you don't know if it's at 170. For all you know, you could have it at 169, 165, 175. So you have to adjust it by listening to the ear. You're not setting it to the BPM and then pressing play, getting it in sync, and Bob's your uncle. And I like having to put more work in. I like working with the music. I want the music to be a task for me, and I like mixing the two records together. And when you get the record in beat and you bring it out to the audience who are watching the live, it does give you a buzz. And you feel like you have actually accomplished something. You've got one track coming out, you've got the next track coming in, and it's coming in sync, it's coming in time, and you do just literally feel so much better. So that is why I prefer mixing these to mixing these. Like, comment, share, peace out.